Thank you for joining me. My name is Gishuri Rungu. Welcome back to this channel. And of course, you know that right here we discuss about the issues that deal with personal finance, development and growth and all that in this channel. And I briefly wanted to talk about some queries that I find very interesting that we do not ask when we go to look for a loan in a bank. You won't take a loan to do a project, or you won't take a loan to do 1 or 2, 3 things, but you fail not to ask very critical questions when you're discussing that with your loan officer or with your relationship manager. And sometimes you'll be given a document that is called the TCC, or it's called the total cost of credit. And in that document, just below there is what we call the APR, the annual percentage rates of the loan. So you need to understand that when you see a loan or a loan being advertised that it is at 13% rate or 21 interest rate on the loan, that is not necessarily the only cost that's involved with that loan. There are other costs that could be involved in these loans. That includes, for example, the other third-party costs, for example, the lawyer's fees, things like that. It could also include other bank charges and fees, which can only be found in that document called the total cost of credit. And most of the clients I've come across, they never pay attention to the total cost of credit. They are given the document, they just briefly look at it and sign. But that total cost of credit will give you the breakdown of all the fees, the annual interest rate that you're charged, the bank charges, the fees included in that, any third-party fees, for example, lawyers' fees and all that included to prepare your document, they'll be found in that. And then at the very end of that document, you'll find something called the APR, the annual percentage rate. It is the total cost of credit expressed as a percentage annually. So pay attention to that, because this is what you should use to compare between a loan being advanced by bank number X and a loan being advanced by bank number Y. The two of them, when you're looking at the total cost of credit, will give you the difference. And sometimes the difference could just be like 0.5%, but 0.5% compared to the number of years that you're going to pay that loan for could mean even millions or thousands of shillings. Always pay attention to the total cost of credit when you're borrowing a loan. Do not borrow a loan emotionally. Do not go to take a loan emotionally because things are tight and you fail to do your due diligence. Because if you do that, you may just find yourself paying extra that was not necessary if you only took time to compare these things in detail and what it entails. So, whenever you're seated with your loan officer and whenever you're seated with your relationship manager, if it's a company, for example, please let them explain to you what these total costs of credit are and exactly how much or rather what percentage is the APR, because that will tell you whether that loan is expensive or not. That is my time for today. My name is Gishuri Rungu. Keep being signed on this channel if you've signed up already, or if you've not signed up, please click and like the page and share the page, this with your close friends. Subscribe to the channel. Let us talk about personal finance and personal development in general. Have a great day. See you later. Bye bye.